Pair this with B2B marketing, and this has to do with business to business. This type of marketing has to do with wholesalers, distributors, okay, manufacturers, so on and so forth. So we're talking about wholesalers, for example. Okay, wholesalers may sell products to retailers. In this case, one business sells a product to another business. Okay, you have distributors, so distributors may sell products to wholesalers. Again, one business selling products to another business. Or you may have manufacturers, where the manufacturer makes the product and sells it either to a distributor or a wholesaler. All right, now if you compare this type of marketing to B2C marketing, okay, number one, you don't have a direct demand, you have a derived demand. What does that mean? It means that when a manufacturer sells a product to either a distributor or a wholesaler, it's relying, okay, the wholesaler is relying on the retailer or the consumer, okay, for demand, right? Wholesaler is not the ultimate customer. The ultimate customer will be the individual or the household. Okay. However, for this product to reach the individual or the household, the manufacturer has to sell the product to the distributor or the wholesaler. The wholesaler will need to sell that product to the retailer. And finally, the retailer will sell that product to the individual or household. Hence, it's a derived demand. Okay, so this is derived demand. The demand is derived from the consumer at the end of the day, not the retailer. Now, apart from derived demand, you also have long purchase cycles. Okay, so when you buy something from a wholesaler as a retailer, or when a wholesaler buys something from the manufacturer or a distributor, okay, there may be a negotiation cycle. There may be bargaining involved, okay, because usually a large purchase, a bulk purchase, as a result of which it may take a while for the transaction to be completed. Okay, the payment may be in installments. Okay, the buyer may return the product. Okay, if it doesn't work out. Okay, so on and so forth. So the purchase cycle is long compared to business to consumer. Okay, when it comes to business to consumer, um, unless it has a long warranty and guarantee period, the purchase cycle is pretty short. Okay, most warranty and guarantee periods are under 200 days. Many of them are 30 or 60 days, as a result of which the purchase cycle is not as long as for B2B. Okay, for B2B, because it's a bulk purchase, okay, they do have the option to return the purchase, or they do have the option to delay the shipping, depending on what their needs are, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is long purchase cycles. Now, apart from long purchase cycles, you also have personal selling. So, unlike B2C marketing, where you're actually using social media, for example, you may use social media, TV advertisements, okay, newspaper articles, okay, blogs, websites, okay, internet in general, radio, okay, brochures, okay. You're going um, viral with your marketing when it comes to B2C. Whereas when it comes to B2B, it's usually personal selling. So you're going from one consumer to another. You may visit a retail store, okay, to see if they're interested in your product. If you're a manufacturer, you may go to a wholesaler or a distributor, okay, or the distributor may come to your factory to figure out whether you can sell them this product for a certain price, okay, and whether or not they're interested in buying the product in the first place. So this has to do with large purchase, okay, and personal selling. So this is personal selling, okay, personal selling. In most cases, The manufacturer will know the retailer, okay, or the wholesaler, okay, personally. Okay, we don't have random customers buying from the manufacturer. You don't have random customers buying from the distributor. Okay, so you have personal selling. Okay, and then you also have fewer customers based on cost, access, and availability of resources. So rather than reaching out customers worldwide, okay, over here you usually have customers who are local. Okay, if they're not local, if they're in another part of the world, you still have fewer customers, okay, because obviously they're buying in bulk, and not everybody wants to buy in bulk. Not everybody can afford to buy in bulk. Um, so that's the reason why you have fewer customers, okay, and less of an access, right? When a consumer goes to a retail store, they can just pick something up off the retail shelf. Whereas when a wholesaler goes to the manufacturer, they don't have as much access as a consumer does in a retail setting. Okay, and obviously availability of resources. Okay, so fewer customers and access. Apart from that, you also have buying for businesses rather than buying for individuals or households. We talked about derived demand. The demand is from consumers. Okay, the ultimate demand is from consumers. So even though the business may buy something off a wholesaler, okay, that demand is derived from the consumer. Hence, okay, the buying is for businesses. Okay, business will buy from another business. So this is buying for businesses. Buying for businesses. All right, so that will be it for this video. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.